There are about 32 million small businesses in the United States. And depending on what study you're looking at, they connect to somewhere between 10 and 30 different SaaS applications to run their businesses. That really means that their business data is all over the place. And this dispersion of data means that if the business owner wants to know anything about the overall health of the business, they need to somehow reconcile that data from all of those different sources and get a picture of how their health is at one single point in time. And it will be just that, one single point in time. And as we've seen in the last year, the inputs to profitability analysis can change in a really big hurry. That snapshot's probably not accurate from one day to the next. And not understanding profitability and a lack of access to capital are two of the main reasons small businesses fail. But upSWOT is here to help. The upSWOT solution dramatically simplifies and improves the lives of small businesses and their banking partners, using data from all of those different SaaS applications, analyzing it, and presenting it in easy-to-understand embedded finance components coupled with powerful, actionable insights. Let me show you how. On the screen, I have the website for a client of ours, First Southern National Bank. And the upSWOT components are embedded in their digital banking pages. And I'll be playing the role of the business owner. On the screen, I see this new widget showing a basic cash flow forecast looking at my data from the core, which is helpful, but I've got accounts spread out all over the place and employees to pay, so it's really not all that accurate. But we're about to fix that. When I click on this plus sign, I'm presented with a screen where I can connect other bank accounts using either Open Banking API or aggregation from any of the leading providers. When I click next, I'm presented with nearly 200 different third-party applications I can connect, from accounting to CRM, payroll, POS, e-commerce, marketing, any of those applications using APIs to bring all of that data into one spot and keep it continuously updated. When I click on the next button, I'm presented with credit bureaus because, as it turns out, while small businesses make up about 99.7% of all businesses with employees, the Small Business Association says that more money is going to corporates because there are more financing options available to them. And we want to help here too. By having the businesses opt in to boosting or establishing their credit file. And what we're seeing with our customers today is that 95% of them are selecting all of the credit bureaus. I'm going to select a couple, click next here, acknowledge a privacy policy, which I'm sure all of your customers always read thoroughly, and just like that, I'm done. And just like that, First Southern has become the center of my business universe. And I'll highlight just a few of the upSWOT components that are embedded here today. On the left, we see my account information, which is a full cash position, including those bank accounts that we had connected, crypto, and e-wallets. And in the top right, our cash flow forecast is much more accurate because it includes data from QuickBooks and Square, along with those other bank accounts that we had connected. As I scroll down, I can see KPIs from my business that are calculated from all of those data sources that we connected. And at the bottom, a full business valuation that's showing key metrics and comparing them to others in my industry against publicly available sources. All in line, we're presenting insights to this business owner so that they can see relevant data as they're looking at the information as it's provided. But in the bottom right corner, I've also got a summary of those insights, where I can see suggestions such as what to do with free cash, or to be able to move money with a faster money movement service, or to pay or to request financing, rather, on invoices that are long overdue. What we've also done is we've created a reason for the small business owner to access the application on a recurring basis versus just when it's absolutely necessary. If I shift gears a bit, the value proposition to the financial institution might be even greater than it is to the small business. All of that information is also available to you on the other side. I'm going to assume the role of the relationship manager now. And then immediately when I log in, on the right-hand side, I see key notifications for all of the clients in my portfolio that's based on the critical data that's pulled from their connected applications. Urgent notifications, such as a client closing a location because we can see their point-of-sale connections, or hiring a new executive, which we would see via their payroll. As I close that, I can see the full cash position of the client, including those balances that they're maintaining with other financial institutions that we had connected earlier. When I move to another tab, I can see insights and product recommendations to help me manage the relationship with the business. That example of offering factoring due to those outstanding invoices. Other insights we can deliver are suggesting an equipment loan for that new location that we saw from Square, or an account at another financial institution, which is a risk of possible attrition. I can also see the insights that are delivered to the small business, whether or not they've been seen and whether or not they action them. And with one final click, I can see full underwriting data that includes the source of where that data came from, and I can drill into that data even further from here. And if it's available, we'll pull up to 2 years of data, even if the client is new to the financial institution, providing instant account history to the financial institution. There's a lot more that upSWOT can deliver to FIs and their small businesses. We'd be happy to show you at our booth how 4 of the top 15 banks and dozens of community financial institutions are using upSWOT to serve their customers. We'd appreciate your vote for Best in Show, and enjoy the rest of the day.